Hello guys, today's question is maximum balanced string. Okay, let's see what is the question. One question is given: a balanced string is one where number of else characters is equal to the number of r characters. Okay, we need to find out how many balanced substrings can we extract from the main string. Okay, what is the objective of that question? Was uh, divide the string into maximum number of balanced substrings in order. We does we we don't rearrange the sequence of the string, okay, such that each substring has an equal numbers of else and r's. Okay, we use okay for that we use two variables. First is balance, we initialize as 0, and another one is count, we also initialize with 0. Okay, our logic is we scan the string left to right, keep balance counter. Okay, as balance counter, we initialize l is equal to +1 and r is equal to -1. When the balance string becomes 0, we find out a balanced substring. Okay, so our logic is l means +1 or r means -1. If balance, if l and r should be 0, means balance is equal to 0, then r string is balanced. Let's run this question. Okay, first we iterate a loop from the given string until it reaches the last position. Okay, first we initialize I is equal to 0, that's why I become 0. Then l become, okay, l become 1 because our logic says that. Then 1 minus r become -1. Okay, 1 minus 1 0. We find out our first substring that consists equal numbers of else and equal numbers of. That's why we increment our counter by 1. Again r become -1, again r is -2, again r -3, then l enters. -3 plus 1 is -2, then -1, again -1, -1, -2, then l enters, it's -1, then okay, then -1 plus 1 should be 0. We find out our second substring that consists of equal numbers of r and equal numbers of else. Then incremented our counter by 1. Again l, r means -1, then l -1 plus 1 0. We have find out our third substring that consists of equal numbers of r and equal numbers of else. So we incremented our counter by 1. Okay, this is the logic of that question. Okay, let's see the code and try run it. Okay, here is the our code. Okay, we enter a string as an input. Okay, two counters that we discussed previously: balance counter initialized with 0, counter initialized with 0. Okay, for loop, in this loop the string converted into a character array using a method called as to char length, to char array. Okay, the condition is if char is equal to l, then balance incremented by 1. Otherwise, if r becomes, then balance decremented by 1, means this condition, this l plus 1 r minus 1. Okay, and after that checking the two condition, we also check another condition is if balance is equal to 0. If true, then counter incremented by 1, otherwise not. Okay, why this is used? To use how many substring we get are consist of equal numbers of r and equal numbers of else. And lastly we print the counter. Okay, the output should be the 3. Okay, I hope understand that. Thank you.